Hi, everybody. If you are hopping on, this is the recording of our coffee chat, just waiting for other folks to hop on. Okay. All right. So, what do we want to start with?
Let's just fill them in on everything we've been working on this week.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, let's celebrate sales because
Yeah.
they have been killing it.
Yes, they have. Booming like boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. And I don't know. Actually, they don't know this part. Okay, so we tested out. We do have a new digital join special that is working right now. So let me explain that to you guys. And we are definitely going to explain this to everyone, but you guys are just getting it first. Basically, any customer who has already ordered can, and there's going to be a slight tweak that we asked for, but anybody who's already ordered can go to your enrollment link and it will be now a choice of a kit that is $49 and it covers their first 12 months of their website fee. So basically, it's like a little discount on the website. They don't get product, but they can sign up for $49. So I actually had an ambassador do this last night. How this is going to be great for follow-up, she's a customer and she referred a customer to me in a chat. And I said, hey, I messaged her on the side and I said, you're referring me a customer that could be your customer. And she said, I know, but I just bought a Glow Trio. I don't want to spend another $199 to sign up. So then I messaged her as soon as I heard we had this, she signed up immediately. And now she has her first customer. So they can't join digitally unless they've ordered, but this is what we've asked for. Now, I don't know when this part will be programmed. The digital kit for people who have used their email to place an order. That's how it knows. So let me back up. You give them your ambassador enrollment link, just like you did anytime you enrolled anybody. It's the one from your very first email that says, um, and what does it say? Registration link, I think is the word they used.
Yeah.
Okay. It's that link. And once they go there and put in their name and email, it recognizes their email. And immediately when they go to join, it gives them that option for that other kit. So now, what is going to be a little different that we asked for that isn't ready just yet is we asked for it to actually be a pop-up for anyone when they go to place an order for any item that says, would you like to become an ambassador for $49? So even if they haven't already completed the order, but they are in process of ordering, and then that would count towards their volume. They wouldn't get 25%. It's basically going to take their first order and turn it into a kit. So basically, whatever kit they wanted to design, they could do that. And it would count as volume for them. It would count as 10% enrollment for the person who enrolled them, and they'd be able to sign up for $49. So that's how it's going to work right now. Ask me all the questions.
It could be a little as simple as them just buying a face wash for
Yep.
17 bucks.
Yep. So ask me all the questions. Tiffany, did you hear that? I just wanted to make sure.
No, I just got out
Okay.
of it.
Yep. So the $49 join is available right now for people who have already purchased. So it's a great way to follow up. We should teach our teams how to reach out and say, "Oh my gosh, so exciting. We just added this brand new kit so you can share Abby. It's $49 for the year. They will not have to pay 49 every year. After that, some companies do that where it's like you pay that amount each year. It'll just be the website fee, 4.95 a month after that. I don't, whatever the exchange rate is, Nicole, I'm sorry. 49 times 1.6. Um, so they can join for 49. It'll recognize their email if they've already ordered before. We're going to enhance that by somebody who has not ordered before. Let's say they put an eye serum in their cart or whatever. It'll be a pop-up that says, would you like to become an ambassador for $49? And we're going to be able to design what the pop-up says. So please, if you have feedback about what points we should include, like why they would want to do the $49 to be an ambassador, please let me know. They will only pay the $5 website fee after 12 months. So that $49, that's going to cover their site for a full year. Yeah, I know.
Could
So
there be like a whenever they're checking out, the price shows the difference between the price they pay as a customer and as the other price. That would
So
be
now they are not going to get the discount on that order up front. It's basically going to take whatever they have in their cart with the $49 if they've not ordered before and make it their kit. So they'll still
okay.
get volume for it, and
Okay.
their sponsor will get 10% of it still as an enrollment kit, but it will not be 25% off. So, but what you could coach somebody to do is, like Amber just said, put a face wash in their cart with the $49, check out, then get back on and place their first order, and they'll get 25%. So it depends how you want to work it, and like really just having a conversation with that person on what is it they're looking for? Is it personal discount or do they really want to build? Now the 279 kit will still be available, which is an almost 50% discount, and so will the other kit. But this is kind of like build your own kit, so pretty cool. What other questions
The
you
more
guys?
options lowers the barrier to entry for a lot of people. So
Mhm.
we're really excited about it.
And then there's another really awesome option
Well,
that
and
we're
it's better than the just doing the affiliate.
yes,
Also, like if, as you said, if you have people referring people already,
yes.
then because if you think about it, $5 a month, even times 12, that's $60. So this is actually better.
It is. It
Okay.
is. And think about it. You just need that first tier of enhanced commissions is what, 500 retail? It's not called enhanced commissions, performance volume. I think it's 500 retail. So their order, their monthly auto ship plus the person they referred is probably getting close anyway. And then they'd get an extra 3%. So, okay, so let's talk affiliate because that's about ready too. We're testing it, but it is technically ready. Um, if you have noticed, on your app, you might not have noticed, but I'll tell you. There is, when you log in on the home page in the bottom right, or well, it wasn't on the bottom right. Where is it? Shoot, maybe it's on your website, not your app. Let me look real quick. Mm. Where do I see it? I need to ask now. I forget where it was. It was really easy to find, and I don't know if I'm gonna. All right. Anyway, we'll catch you up on where it is. But affiliates sign up for free. They get 20% in commissions. So it's basically like a salon owner, influence, someone who wants nothing to do. They can't earn above 20%. So even if they had $5,000 in sales, they are getting 20%, which is the difference between ambassador and affiliate. Some people just want nothing to do with the team structure. They want nothing to do with any meetings and all that. They just want to share their link. Cool. Get as many of those on board as you possibly can because that volume counts for you just like an ambassador.
Yeah, where your QR code is, the verbiage. I don't know how to unblur my background. The verbiage has already been updated to say affiliate slash influencer.
Is it under affiliate code? Yeah.
No, it's just I think when you
Hold
the
on.
personal website under enrollment pack, it's just saying the verbiage where your QR code is has been updated.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I have a question. So, 'cause we had talked about this when things were just ideas still.
Mhm.
If somebody is a customer of an affiliate, but they want to sign up. I know before it had been talked about that that affiliate would then need to give that customer their sponsor's code. Do they have things built in where if an affiliate's customer signs up, they just automatically go under the sponsor, or is that still the case? They have to
Um,
be middleman.
Yeah, I don't think anybody can sign up without an affiliate, without someone's code. The website's designed where it will not just select someone randomly. Um,
Right.
so yeah, they would still need to give their sponsor's code if someone wanted to sign up.
Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna
It
put
would be
that.
really cool if they
It
could
would, yeah.
configure
I'm
it
gonna put that.
somehow that if
Yeah.
they're on an affiliate site, it jumps to their sponsor, but that's probably a big ask.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they would program if an affiliate doesn't have an enrollment link. You know what I mean? Like how that would work. But yeah, let me put that on
Or
the.
if just the enrollment link on the affiliate site links to their sponsor.
I don't think they have an enrollment link on their site.
Oh, like the site's different?
That's a good question. I think that's how they explained it yesterday. Because I
And they're
know their
very
back office is different.
flexibility. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if at any time they decide to switch over to an ambassador, they can do that as well, which is really cool.
Yep. They just have to buy the $49 or whatever it is. But think about the possibilities with that, you guys. Like whatever percent you end up, okay, just consider this, okay? This is so different thinking of how we get paid here. Whatever percent your performance volume, meaning you and if you have a team, all that together ends you at, let's just say it's 9%, okay? You're killing it. You got 9%. Every single order that affiliate gets, you get 9% of that. Like that is really awesome. Think about if enough, because they don't get performance volume, so they're not going to be increasing their percent. So you're going to get 9% straight up on every affiliate order. If you were at 9%, if you're at three, you get three. I mean, our salon owners are killing it right now.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
Do you have the other night you mentioned, or last week you mentioned that already having a little like brochure pamphlet thingy for salons? Is that released?
no, it's just about done, but no, it's not. It hasn't been released yet. It's not going to be just for salons, but it's going to be like a really nice brochure. Are they working on one just for retail locations?
We've asked. It's in the queue, I think.
I think the one that's the closest to being done is just a standalone brochure, almost like a catalog, but it isn't just like a catalog because we're kind of custom, but it really explains and breaks down each of the lines and the ranges. So,
Oh, I just got my check.
yay! Thank goodness. So that is affiliate and the ambassador new kit. Really great opportunity for follow up. If anybody is like loving, loving, loving the product and you feel like they would be great at sharing, I wouldn't necessarily message every customer and ask them to be an affiliate because you want customer orders too. If you don't feel like they would really do anything but buy their own every month, that's just personally me. I wouldn't because then they're getting the 20% instead of you getting the 25%. What else?
Summer kickoff.
Yes, did you guys see that in the Power Collective? We have a big summer kickoff glow event coming
It's going to
up.
be super fun. It's going to be like your kickoff to summer, your summer survival guide. And if you guys have any great tips, recipes, summer hacks, we would love for you to participate and share. This is open to customers, non-customers, potential ambassadors. It's really open to everybody. And it's going to be a great way for us to introduce Abbi to everybody, create this really awesome, exciting environment, give lots of prizes, and generate you guys a lot of sales.
Yep.
Nicole, all the information of the group, all that's going to come out on Sunday in an email to everybody. So full details of where it is, where to invite people, all that will be sent out Sunday.
Oop, gonna admit Angie. So we gonna be mega party, and it's not really. People are like, "Don't call it a mega party, PTSD," but it's a big event to just showcase the brand, like Amber said, and have some fun and fun prizes. And skincare can be a little bit like medical and a little formula-y, and so this adds that fun element to it to bring some more eyes on us.
And when people see other people purchasing and exciting, that just creates that domino effect and momentum. So it's going to be really good. I would aim to get at least 10 people each to come to the event, minimum. And I would personally message all of them, make them feel special that you invited them. Um, and then just, be super active and follow up with them during and after.
Yeah, keep a notebook out of anybody and have a list of anybody who, like, you could even start columns in a notebook, like, liked my posts, commented on my posts, had a conversation with. And that way you kind of know that they've at least engaged and what level they've engaged. And don't be afraid to reach out to those people. Just remember when you're reaching out, you're doing it to offer value, not to get a sale. The more you care about the person and what you have to offer, the easier the sale comes because they know right away if you're just trying to sell to them. What else have you guys had success with this week? Any wins to celebrate? She's not on this call, but I wanted to spotlight Tammy Crudson because she is literally killing the sales. She has a salon. So I wanted to spotlight her to give you guys the confidence to go and talk to salon owners and use her story as a testimony. Her customers are absolutely loving Abby. She has the mirror set up in her salon, and she gets literally, if you haven't seen her in the boom chat, order after order after order.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like she's getting like 2 or 3 orders every single day
yes,
consistently. Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's super promising. I know the mirror had a little bit of glitches in the beginning and for her too. But it's working really great. And I think that would be a great thing to, talk to saloners about. We have somebody that's doing it and she's killing it.
So I have something I tried that I'll share.
Yay.
So what I'm finding, and I've been asking for customer feedback, when they get the scan, they don't know there's so much information, right? There's so much information. They don't know what to read.
Yeah.
And then it's, what do I order? And then I find myself repeating over and over again, this is what the do-it-yourself does. This is what the in-lab, this is the difference. And then they're like, well, I don't understand. And then I repeat it. So I feel like I was at a robot.
Yes.
And I'm like, okay. So it took me a while to understand, right? As I became a ambassador, I'm like, this is their first go at it. So what I did was I wanted to promote the Glow Trio. In my mind, like, I don't even want to have the do-it-yourself conversation unless they are attracted to that.
Yeah.
So I really am focusing on the Glow Trio. So anytime that I get a scan, I make them a personalized image that already has the 3 products. It says Glow Trio. It says their name. It's in your inbox, Jen, if you want to see what it looks like. And it has their name. So it's personalized with their name. It shows them the 3 products they would buy from the Glow Trio. There is not a price on it. I don't put the price on it. I just say these are recommended. And I pull out information on the actives and I ask them if that is accurate. So it's just a simple snapshot. I made 9 of them last night. And these were people that did scans in April. And now we're in conversations about them ordering again. They're like, I just didn't get it. And so, like, if you have those customers that scan and they don't, like, I was trying to figure out what would really spark my interest. And it took me back to Saint Makeup when they would take your snapshot and then they would send you the colors and put it on your face. That is where I got the idea from. So it's not like I came out of thin air, but I was like, the minute they send me that, it had my name on it. It was personalized to me. I ordered.
Me too, Amanda. Yes.
Yeah. So I took that idea. I'm happy to share the template that I made. I haven't like mastered it. I've asked some of my customers just for feedback. And those people that were like, oh, well, I'm using this right now, I still sent them one. And I said, what's your feedback on this? And it opened the conversation back up again. And once you have the template, like I'll share it, it takes you like 5 minutes to put the information and change the name. So I've been doing that. And actually I had someone that wanted the wrinkles bundle. I don't remember the small one. And I told her that like if she did the scan, it would give her like different products because she was one that was struggling with understanding the DIY versus the in-lab. And so she scanned and I sent her that Glow Trio and she's like, oh, I definitely want this over the bundle. So it was like, that was an upsell right there. And it just took me 5 minutes to put her info in. And literally it's just a copy paste, right? And another weird question that I have is I have never in all the scans seen someone not get purifying and not get hyaluronic acid. I've never seen a difference, which is awesome for my template because I don't have to change that information. But like, does that ever change or is that always what they get first? I'm curious because I have a lot of scans and it's always that.
We asked that question last week too, actually, about the cleanser. So what I think is the cleansers that we have right now, the exfoliating cleanser, Joanna recommends 1 to 2 times a week as an exfoliator. So that's why I think someone did say that exfoliating came up. It was, I think Tony had somebody. She said only one person ever, though, did it come up. I think because the hyaluronic acid and the collagen serum are so similar and they're pretty much like a global, there's not anything the scan can really pick up to differentiate. It's, I don't know. I think it's more about like just firming and hydrating the skin. I don't know. I basically just ask people which one they want and tell them to scroll. If you want the eye contour, go for it. But yeah, it comes up usually every time. Why do most of the bundles? Um, I don't think that do most of them come with the exfoliating cleanser or I
Yeah.
don't know.
I wondered that too.
Yeah, that's a maybe ask that on Joanna's is there still a form for Joanna's call on Thursdays? That'd be a good one to put on there. I know why for the tanning one. Exfoliating cleanser.
Hey, thanks for sharing that idea about the put it together because I have tons of scans I can do that with. What template did you use? Canva or?
I'm doing it on, yes, I use Canva. I'm actually downloading a template link and I'll put it in the chat in just a second.
Okay, thank you. I knew you were going to say Canva. God, I need to learn Canva.
I'm
Everything's
trying to
Canva,
convert my
Canva.
girls too. They don't
I
like
I
it's
use
easy.
Bizart. So
If you have a template, Julie, the good thing is you literally just click, paste. You don't have to do anything. We can get on a Zoom and I'll show you. It'll take you
yeah,
through.
I is it an app? I don't even
It can be
I
an
don't have
app
it.
or a website. I use it on my computer. It's easier for me, but I hate doing it on my phone, but you
Ew.
can.
Okay.
The other
Yeah, and
question I have is, are we getting the info for all the actives that are in labs?
Yes, there is a document. It just hasn't been approved by marketing.
Okay. So when you all get this template,
Hmm.
I may have pulled some information for some actives.
Yes.
So that's where I'm getting that information. So we'll get that
Yes.
soon and we'll be able to make it more formal. So just in case you're like, where did you come up with that information?
Yes. The actives for the in-lab are just a little more complex because they're not ones that they can send to have people. That's why they're more specific to have people do themselves. So there's a lot more involved in putting out a document for it. So it's coming though. Mm-mm-mm. What else, guys? What other questions do you guys have? How have you been marketing the bundles? I really loved I need to find what the post looked like. I think Kelly Slaney shared it yesterday, and maybe it was somebody else's idea. I'm not sure. But she did a post and had people rate um, their number one skin concern. And then she has like 18, 17 comments, and then she's following up. If you could fix one thing about your skin, what would it be? And then she names the eight different like bundle pain points, which I think is brilliant. And then when they say which one that they would fix, she follows up in a PM about the bundle. It's brilliant.
Yeah. I like that. And then I also like focusing on each bundle separately and what problem it solves. Like yesterday, I saw a bunch of people focusing just on acne, and I focused on dark spots. And because you're speaking to somebody who has these issues for
Mhm.
sure.
Yeah, today I already made one. I'm planning to do a reel with the tanning drops. I'm gonna say something about because it's getting to be summer, if they don't want sun damage, but they want a healthy glow. And then I have a video of me using it to show them how simple it is. I mean, my glow might not be a good representation because my skin's real dark right now, but it does work really well.
girl, same.
I know.
My mom saw me today. She was leaving. Sorry, I just shoved my face with food. She saw me. They're leaving for Florida. And she's like, "Oh my God, you are so tan." All she saw was my face.
Well, she should see
Jay,
that belly.
Hmm.
one of Jason's actives, I did a scan for him. It came up with the tanning drops, and I about died. He's as dark as you are, and I could not. I could not get over it. I sat around and laughed for like 30 minutes. Like, really?
Did you hear what she said about that, Tiffany?
Yeah, there is
It
details
helps with other
because
things.
Yeah, because she said that a lot of really dark skin, they actually do recommend that more because their thin skin tends to be a little thicker, and the actives in number 8 actually help with like the global texture of skin that is darker.
Mm,
Yeah, that
I
has
asked
okay.
about
more
that because
melanin.
one of my customers who adopted a little girl, she's black and I mean, really dark, real
Hmm.
dark. And it recommended the 8. And I was like, thank God I knew the answer. That would have been humiliating.
Yes, exactly.
So, question about that. So, whenever I use it, I have to be really careful and like make sure I put it all the way around my neck and everything. So, whenever you use it, are you putting it all the way around the back of your neck? Does it, or does it not really matter?
No,
Okay.
to be honest, I mean, I don't think I look that much of a at some point, I don't know how much more your melanin can produce.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my
Okay.
daughter,
So, if you
she's
had
more
that, you wouldn't have
fair.
to worry about
no, it doesn't
it.
make my skin like barely any. Now, when before I got in the sun, before spent 3 days in the sun all day, every day, like I could tell if I used it once, but now I can't tell at all. Like it, and
Okay.
my dark spot did not get darker at all by using that tanning drop. Somebody else said it did. So,
Okay. That's
Yeah,
good to
my
know.
daughter
That was
is
my
real
concern.
fair like you, Tiffany, and she has to really rub it in, get around the back of the
Yeah.
neck. She has to make sure she washes her hands. We've obviously figured that out through trial and error.
yes.
Yeah, I don't, and I'm lazy. I like the all-in-one, and so I don't like to use the tanning drops very often because I don't want to deal with it.
Well, you can put them in your custom.
Yeah, but then I still have to like put it around my neck and make sure it doesn't get on my clothes.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It is more work, both show.
Yeah.
What else? We just have a couple minutes because we're gonna run out of time on our free Zoom. Someday we'll have the full version again.
Is there any update on July conference that they were mentioning way back when? Is this really still a go?
It
Are there
is.
any details?
It is. We can't share details, but we have, yes, it's a go for sure. They just actually talked to the vendor that they're not, it's not the word for it. What is it called? The place, the location, the venue is the word I was looking
Venue.
for. Venue, not vendor. They've talked
Two
to them
words
today.
sounds like.
Yeah, so we're like one step away, and as soon as they confirm, we told them absolutely do not announce the dates without having a location. That would be bad. So that's why they wanted to announce it at the end of last week. We were like, can we not until we have that confirmation? So yeah,
I'm just curious because being so close
I
with
know.
plane costs are going to be
It's cheap. Nope, it's so cheap.
astronomical.
Nope, that was
Okay.
the focus on why
Okay.
it's taking so long is all the locations that we brought up were expensive. And we're like, it's
Okay.
so close, people aren't going to pay for that. So they found the absolute, like, not the absolute least, in a favorable place for most of the East Coast, I will say. They found a very inexpensive flight. It was 200, I looked up for me yesterday, it was like $236 round trip. And hotel as well is very inexpensive. So good.
Okay. Cool. I'm
Good.
like, I just don't want to drop
Yes.
$1,000
No, no, we
on a
said people
flight.
will not. Mm-mm. Nope.
Okay.
I have a question, Jen.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know how you can manipulate the carts and stuff in back office?
Mm-hmm.
So, my customer, oh God, I've been working on this queen for about 4 weeks. It's real tiring, but she gonna order this weekend. So she had did her scan and whatever, and I can see the link to the cart. Can you manipulate the carts?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I had somebody struggling the other day to understand it. So I went in there and just added it. And I'm like, here.
I know, but I don't, how do you manipulate, Jen? I'm gonna need a little zoomy on
I
that or
haven't
something.
tried it yet, so maybe
Oh, okay. Or
Yeah, you
Amber,
just
maybe.
when you go under their under the is
cart.
it cart
Yeah.
orders? Let me
Yeah.
find it. I can look. I'll show you real quick. It's super
Okay,
easy.
cool. Thank you.
Um,
Yeah, I can see her in her cart. I can see her little cart.
so do you see that link to the cart?
Yes, but I want to add the under eye cream and something else.
Yeah. So click on the link to the cart
Mm-hmm.
and then copy it and paste it
Mm-hmm.
and then add whatever you want to add.
Now, Jen, this will be a miracle if this works for me.
It will.
She knows. She's been with me for a long time. This is gonna be a miracle. It's a thinking. Okay, so oh shoot. Okay.
Did
And
it
then
work?
I even went as far as to hit the cart button and then sent her back that link.
Oh
You
yeah,
have
I'll
to
be
send
doing
her
that
back the
too.
link though.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. If
Nicole, yes. But you got to keep in mind that the scan is not looking at a long-term picture. It's looking at what that selfie shows at that moment. And it really truly depends. I mean, my skin one day showed 100 on hydration. My skin is soft as can be, but I had been in the sun the day before. I had already done my work. It's a whole thing. So it's more of like a global picture. Did their skin feel worse? Did it, um, those numbers are kind of like take it for what you
Fluid.
will, is kind of how I feel about it. Now, if it looks worse, that's a different story. Yeah, I think it's more about like my skin is night and day from what it looked like in the beginning, and my numbers are still high. Now, one area changed and it's gone, but a different one moved up. But hydration is always number one for me, and it fluctuates even in the given week. 100, 64, it just really depends. You're welcome. All right, guys, our Zoom is about to end. Thank you so much for hopping on. I hope you found some valuable info today. I'm so happy to spend time with you to start the week. And look for that. We'll make sure you guys all have that template from Amanda to start your follow-ups.
thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
Amanda.
I
Bye,
put it in the
everybody.
chat too. It's
Yes.
in the chat.
Oh, wait, we forgot a picture. Oops.
Oh.
People already hopped off. It's fine. Next time.
Okay.
Okay. Bye, guys.